Welcome back to another episode of PA Whiskey Guys, or should I say, the first ever Zoom call for PA Whiskey Guys. What's going on, guys?
Nothing.
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, man.
Good
Um,
to be back with you guys. I've been
yeah,
been
where have you
absent for a
been?
few weeks.
We had a
Yeah,
fill-in
back.
last few.
Yeah,
We had our buddy Danny, and then I think we were solo for a little bit, but
Yeah, we had a couple solo ones in there.
good to have you back. I'm glad we
yeah,
didn't
great to
miss
be
this
back.
one. Glad we were able to hook up uh, via the Zoom. So.
Hopefully, we don't experience any technical difficulties with this one.
Ah, we'll be all right. So tonight we're going to get into Russell Reserve, a private barrel selection, and this is Creston Wine and Spirits. No idea, John. Where's this at?
So this one is, from Krestons, like you mentioned, Chris. They are a two-store chain in Delaware,
Okay, all right.
and this is their barrel pick. They just had land a couple weeks back.
Oh, so it's
Okay.
fresh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is a fresh one.
Yeah,
This
it
is
said it was bottled in August, or not August, July. So
this is the first Russell's private barrel that I've ever had.
same.
I actually thought it was similar when I was trying to do some research on it. I know it's a store pick or whatever. I was trying to do some research, but I I was getting was a 10 year, which is what I thought it was after, and clearly, as you guys are going to describe, it's not. So
No, this is what the 8 year. And the mash bill comes in at 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley.
and for those listening,
And
this is from Wild Turkey, the Wild Turkey Distillery, Russell's. They make all the Wild Turkey products, and then they do Russell's 10 year. They make a rye. They make the 13, the 15.
how does Camp Nelson fit into there? Is that I mean, I've only ever seen it online. Is that like a special warehouse barrel pick type of situation?
Yeah, I think they have two warehouses. Well, for
Okay.
Russell's anyway, Tyrone and Camp Nelson. Uh, I'm not really sure. I know that Camp Nelson's talked about a lot, but
Yeah, because this barrel pick is out of Tyrone, correct?
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a difference between them.
Yeah, I've had a private single barrel before. It actually, I'm trying to think, it was out of North Carolina ABC, but
Okay.
that's probably 2 years ago. That bottle is long gone, and I can't recall what it was all about.
What do
It
you
was
remember
good.
if
I
that
remember
was,
that.
you remember if it was an 8 year?
I do believe so. I think it was right around 8 years. Yes.
they might all be 8 years. Again, I don't know many people that talk about the private barrels. So, I mean, I've seen them, but nobody really reviews them or anything like that. Because they're so unique and stuff.
Right.
But I know, Chris, I think when we were up in New York that time, the only time we went up there, I think they had a private barrel up there, not realizing what it was.
No.
Or it was single barrel. Actually, they make regular single barrels too, right?
Yes.
So maybe it was a single barrel,
Yeah.
which
Which,
would still be good.
and I believe the
Yeah.
labels are very similar, except I think on the front it doesn't say. I think it says just single barrel
I think it's
instead
in
of private
white.
single barrel.
I think it's white in the bottom strip or whatever.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Yeah.
I think the Russell's rye I have is a single barrel.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the all green, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
And
that
then,
that bottle's one I got down at Krestons for you that time.
yeah, yep. Well, well, you
Yeah,
guys
definitely.
nosing this one at all?
I did a little cheating already. I mean, on my end, I'm getting, a little bit of ethanol, nothing that's too overwhelming,
Oh,
but brown sugar, molasses, and caramel just smacking me right in the nostrils.
well, so I definitely get the ethanol. Like you said, it's not crazy, but it's there. And then a vanilla and a like a fruit, like a red dried fruit.
Yeah, I'm leaning
Yep.
towards the vanilla and the fruitiness of it too.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of the brown sugar there.
And I mean, now looking at our tasting notes a little bit, I mean, definitely like that cinnamony type of baking spice
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep,
type of
I would
nose
buy
on it a
that
little
too.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. Makes more sense now.
Almost makes me want to get some apple pie after we wrap up this episode tonight.
Hey, what the getting into the taste of this, it's not proofy. Like it's not that proof bite to it,
Right.
me at all. I mean, that's it is. It has a butterscotch, that buttery butterscotch mouthfeel to it as well.
And what we say the proof was on this one? This one's coming in at what, 110, Chris?
110, yeah.
Okay.
So for
Definitely.
110, I mean, it doesn't drink near it.
No. This will creep up and get you in trouble.
Yeah, it definitely could. I just took a sip, and I'm getting I get honey. I did cheat before we started recording this. I got a lot of honey. It was like pretty dominant. I'm still getting it now, but it's faded into something like candy like or something like that. I can't pinpoint it.
I'm going to say like a candied apple right on the tail end of the palate. That's what I'm getting. It like after, I taste and then on the way down, you get that. I mean, I'm getting a lot of caramel and like that, as you mentioned, just a little bit of like a candied apple, some kind of candied fruit type of thing going on.
It is sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah, it definitely is sweet. I get a little drying effect in there too, and I'm not sure
Yeah.
if that's the tobacco leather type stuff.
A little tingly on the back end of the tongue,
The
but
regular notes for Russell's again going, store pick that this is or whatever. It says black pepper spice. I mean, it's probably in these two. It's similar. You know, I don't know.
I'll go
That's
with
Yeah,
you
good.
with this one. I like it.
yeah. Looking at our notes, I mean, it's saying a little bit of toasted oak, like that
Mm.
woody profile is very mellow. I'm not getting a lot of like
Yeah, it's not
barrel woody
overwhelming.
notes. Right.
Mm-mm.
I get that toasted oak. I have to keep. We've talked about it, and I refer to it as like the things I don't really know what I'm getting, like leather, tobacco, and that type of stuff. But the toasted is definitely a good reference because it reminds me of the Elijah Craig toasted barrel. That bottle, which I like. I do like it. But the drying effect is what I'm going with. And that might be that toasted part, you know.
Mm.
It's good. This is really tasty though. I like this one quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think this
This.
was a good find, or a great find.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice pour. And for
Let's
everybody that's tuning in, if you do cross over to our neighbors to the south, I know they got a decent amount of this in. I was talking to the manager. So like I said, he said they, got a decent supply of this this barrel
well,
pick for Krestons.
how quickly can we be there? We'll take our road trip.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
That's not
That's
bad.
not bad at all. Yeah.
That's how long it takes me to get to Harrisburg. So
No traffic on 476. That's the only obstacle.
Uh,
Did they say how many bottles they got out of the barrel?
You know that he, I didn't ask him. I want to say he said, don't quote me on this, like 15 cases.
Wow, that's up
And
there. 6 bottles per case, right? I would assume.
yeah,
about 120.
yeah, somewhere in that vicinity. Yep.
Not bad.
Uh,
And this is definitely, I mean, from what we tasted so far, I mean, just my take on it. We're getting into the end of summer here, fall's creeping in.
Yep.
Definitely a nice fall whisk or bourbon.
or
Yeah.
sorry,
I
that would
gotta
be
say.
90. My math.
Yeah, this
I
is a nice one by the fire.
I was listening to some podcast, and the ones I always listen to, and they were saying, like, instead of like chasing you know crazy releases and stuff that all these distilleries are putting out, go after like clubs. Like, we don't have clubs here in PA because we can't get the bottles shipped to us, as far as I know. So you can't like have a barrel club or like anything like that. But these guys, one of them was there in Ohio, and they were saying, buy people's picks. Find a club that you like and buy the picks, because they're so unique. You're gonna
Mhm.
get a different one every time and
Right.
stuff. Which, it makes sense. I mean, like, where are you gonna get this one again? You won't probably ever.
Mhm.
So it's worth it. It's worth chasing these and stuff. And Chris, going back to, I think it was our last episode, that Woodford that you have, the double
Yeah,
oak, that
yeah,
was awesome. That was really good
yeah.
stuff. You
And
know.
when I went back down, they didn't have any more store picks of. I don't think. No, they did. They had that Angel's Envy. They had an Angel's Envy pick, and man, it was hard not. It was hard passing by that
Yeah,
one. So,
I
because
have
that
a
was
How's
couple.
that?
the single barrel, I think.
Mm,
I sent you. I don't know if I sent you guys the photo of it,
I don't
but
think so. No.
it was a store pick single barrel, and man,
Yeah. Now, is that similar to what Fine Wine and Good Spirits has here in PA, though, like the private barrel?
yeah, where
Okay,
they do the
yeah.
same thing. Because I
Right.
had a store pick um, double oak from Woodford.
Oh, right.
That's
Okay,
what Jesse's
yes.
talking about. Yeah, and that was
Okay.
very tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up there with like my top five.
Oh, and it's not a rye.
No, it's not a rye. Not a rye.
It was straight up butterscotch bomb for me.
Oh, nice.
It
Yeah.
was good. It was really, really good. And we said, not to get off the topic of what we're drinking tonight or whatever, but I've had another store pick of double oak from, I want to say out in like maybe Long Island area. Jeff has
Okay.
one, and it was way better than the original. You know,
Right.
so they got something going on. And again, going back to the whole private picks and store picks and
Yeah.
stuff, it's definitely worth, like, if I see one, I probably won't pass on it again. And we don't
No.
see them here in PA, so I have to travel, obviously. But
Even I mean, I don't know how Fine Wine does it. I don't know if they call them and say, "Hey, just pick us a barrel and send it to us." But even with them doing that, I mean, they're probably still worth it.
yeah, we have. I mean, I have some. I have an Angels Envy one. I have. You see them. It's just not. It's not pronounced like, well, depending what it is, of course. Like, I
Yeah.
think I have a Rebel. I think that's what
Mm,
that one is. It's a pick from Fine Wine. You know.
okay.
Yeah, they're there, they're around, but they don't do it like you see in videos, and like they don't have their own
Oh,
sections with them, which I wish they would, because then they'd
yeah.
probably sell more. At least not in the stores we visit, anyway.
I'm assuming that's what
Oh,
this they did with this Russell's, right? They actually went there.
yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you think that like here in PA, I mean, if there was like a group, I mean, that you take the PA Bourbon Squad, for instance, I mean, if they were able to get down to Kentucky, do a barrel pick and, go through Fine Wine and Good Spirits and bring it in.
I know someone that's part of a club, and I don't know how they got it. I never asked. They and this is a while ago. Actually, I don't even know when. But he's got a Knob Creek pick that they did. It's a label I never even recognized. He's been sitting on it for a while, and I guess they have a club out here in PA. So I don't know if they just went down there and brought everything back, which I guess I don't think you could do that, but who knows? Maybe they had
Yeah,
it shipped to a store, you know?
chewing on this one once more. Get a cherry licorice with the. I think they were cherry, the ones that you would, the stringy ones when you pulled
Yeah.
them apart.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
them? They're a different flavor. They're not the strawberry ones. I think they were cherry. That's what I get on this one. But
Yeah, now that you mention it, Chris, like with that cherry type of profile, I don't know if I got into those Joyride candies there watching that thing on YouTube with those, with that couple doing the fundraiser for St. Jude's and
okay,
picked up a pack of their cherry berry ropes. And yeah, definitely get a little bit of that like
yeah,
cherry vanilla type of nuance going on.
it's good.
Yeah,
Color on it's
I'm getting
awesome.
more like that honey is gone for me now. I don't have any more in my glass or whatever, but the honey's kind of gone for me now. But it was there. It was really strong at first, and I mean it was good. I thought it was really good. You know?
You could always fix that problem with an empty glass.
Yeah, I know. I know. I have to have more.
No, that bottle's not empty yet. No, you just picked it up 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Unless Allie already got into it.
No, not yet, but she probably will. One day she'll join us on the old podcast. That's what you guys hear in
Yeah.
the background. She just got home.
She had her opportunity, or she has her opportunities.
In the glass, it's like, again, pour a little bit more. It almost gets like I don't know, like a little grainy for me, like grains.
Hmm.
But it's sweet. It's definitely sweet. What if it's like the
Uh,
corn?
hmm.
Yeah, because this is predominantly corn mash bill on this, 75% corn.
Now,
Yeah,
Johnny, you pairing it with a cigar over there?
yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say I'm retro hell and here pretty heavy on a Ramon One, so my ability to get the aroma off the glass has been compromised a little bit. Yeah, pairing it with a fuller bodied cigar, nice pairing. I mean, the sweetness, caramel, uh, type of profile with the Russells here, complements a fuller bodied blend pretty nice on the
Nice.
cigar side.
That's one thing we haven't done much this year is whiskey and cigars. As we talked about it earlier in the year, but
I'll have to
Yeah, maybe
find
one.
a good pairing and do one in the next couple weeks because this is for the listeners, we tend to record 2 or 3 episodes a night or whatever, and we're only doing one
yeah,
tonight, so we'll have to get together and do some more.
Yeah, especially now getting into the fall season, it's football.
Yeah.
Could get outside, have a nice glass of whatever
oh yeah,
bourbon, and light up a nice cigar to pair it with.
sip by a fire somewhere.
Absolutely.
Had a good one going this weekend. We stopped over at a friend of ours' house. He was having a clam bake, and my camping days came back to me, and figured I'd build the fire as big as I could until he said stop. Well, he never said stop. I had that thing about 4 feet in the air, and then he finally was like, "Yeah, that's enough." All right. And 4 feet of wood in the air, like I mean, I was stacking logs like a Lincoln log, and they were 4 feet high. That was a good one. That was a good one. But
Hey, you got to make it count. That's it. And I got to say, one thing about this bourbon is it doesn't beat up your palate. I mean, considering as we mentioned earlier, coming in 110 proof. I mean, if you slip
Yeah,
this nice
exactly.
and slow and steady, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't beat up your palate at all, which is nice.
No, that's why I was surprised to see it was 110 and even the first sip of the day wasn't bad.
Right.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I get the lingering that black pepper. It's still like I'm
Mm.
just had a sip. It's in my cheeks. I can feel it on the sides of my tongue. It's good though. It's not it doesn't kill you. It's
Right.
good. Sweet up front. Then it fades to that little spice kick. Definitely one of the better ones I've had. I
Yeah.
like regular Russells. Russells is a bottle that you have to have on the shelf all the time. I love it. You know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I mean, regardless of, I mean, what we've had, doing our get-togethers here from Russell's and Wild Turkey, I mean, all their stuff has been very good, solid
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah. You can see the similarities in it because when we did that 8 year, the Wild Turkey 8 year, I was getting heavy cherry on that one, and I get it on this one a little bit. Not as much though, So you can tell that it's very similar.
Wasn't it Wild Turkey that we said had that funk to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah.
it. I don't get any of that with this one though.
No,
No.
I'm not either.
Mm-mm.
So I can see similarities in the finish,
Hmm.
but not as far as that Wild Turkey twang goes.
Yeah, definitely a consistent, nice pour from these guys on this barrel pick from Krestons.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, well, you say our final takeaways. I'm doing double thumbs up.
Yeah, me
And
too.
like I said, I think you got something going with these store picks.
Same here. It's looks like it's going to be unanimous. Two thumbs up across the board.
Absolutely. All right, well, for those listening, we'll like and subscribe, message us, shoot us a quick comment, see what you think, what you like, what you want us to do, what you want us to try on all the major platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. And for now, I'm Chris.
I'm Jesse.
And Johnny here.
And thanks for tuning in to our first Zoom podcast. And we'll catch you with the cork out.